Yeah.
Alright, welcome to another edition of Minecraft Power Hour. Stay with me as the chosen one. We are back at it again with the castle made of ice.
Okay, so what do you want me to do now? Because I made a bunch of concrete powder, or white concrete. You want me to just collect more sand while I'm at it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, the issue, well, it's not really an issue.
Do you want me to place all the ice on the dirt blocks? Okay.
I'm trying to think what would be the best way to go about it. Because it's like we have the second floor and the tunnel. And we have bits of the third floor and bits of the first floor. So what I'm trying to think is, how do I want to do the rest of this? Once I start setting up the, once I get a skeleton built, then you can help complete it, just like we did with the railway. It's just I'm still kind of like tinkering with the skeleton right now, so I don't have anything like nailed down 100%.
Sounds good. So I guess I'll go. Do you want? Cause we. This last batch of concrete powder, then I'm gonna, I guess, try to go for more sand. I guess we'll see. Shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, for the
famous last words, I guess.
Oh no. Alright, now we gotta run to... We don't have enough iron. I should have had the guy farm some iron.
Have you streamed yet or no?
Huh?
Have you started streaming or no?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you did an introduction or not.
Okay. Move, rabbit. Trying to decide how I want to go about this. This is 3 sections. I actually want this to go bigger. How dangerous is it for it to go bigger?
What, the castle?
Yeah.
Decisions.
I don't have any powder on me, right? Okay. So, in order for this to go bigger, it needs to go out by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, rabbit. Oh, you're stuck. You're like seriously stuck. I'm not even gonna try to help you. If I like take 1 step towards you, you're like, I'ma jump. Take 1 step and I'ma jump. I'm like, okay, I believe you. I see you just trembling already. And it actually needs to go 4 blocks. This
I saw some of the updates to like the aquatic update. It looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah. One thing I wanna look into is that I'm like right on the edge. Okay. One thing I want to look into is the little like underwater reactor kind of thing.
I also saw the swimming animation. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it definitely fits the Minecraft stuff.
What did you think it was gonna be?
I don't know. Like I wasn't sure what I was thinking of, but it definitely it's pretty cool from what I saw. I wasn't sure. Like I had no idea what it was going to be like, so I'm just like, what's happening here? Apparently, dolphins can give you like a speed boost. I guess if you're swimming along them, they'll push you.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were going to be able to ride them or something. Or
I think you can, but I'm sure there's like a way to do it.
Okay.
I remember people asking, and one of the developers, I think, made a joke about it. It's like, oh, no, because it promotes animal cruelty, and the whole internet exploded. But it was just like taking a joke out of context kind of thing. So it was just like, has to be expected, I guess. But
wait. Took what? Wait, what?
They made a joke that like, oh, you can't ride dolphins because it promotes animal cruelty. And then the internet was just like, but you can do this, this, and this with all these animals. How is that not animal cruelty? And people like kind of like forgot it was like a joke. So and then they got like really angry with it. So I don't know, but that's from what I saw at least.
Oh, okay, I thought they made it so where you can't kill the dolphins.
Oh no. I'm sure you can. But
well, if you kill the dolphins, it doesn't give you anything.
Oh, no, probably not. Maybe a fish, maybe?
I don't know. Like, even that's like, what kind of fish is it? Is it tuna?
Or, I mean, salmon.
Well, just because... So what a lot of people are saying about tuna is that, like, fishing for tuna and all that kind of stuff, they end up catching dolphins in the nets. So
that makes sense.
Like having it drop a tuna would be like terrible. But okay. My keyboard is being a little fussy.
Okay, so there's almost a chest full of white concrete.
Yes.
So do you want me to? And we are out of sand, kind of.
Okay.
So I can grab some more
Yes.
if that's what you want. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything specific you want me to do.
So, let's see. I guess I can show you the bottom, like the basics of the design.
Hmm.
So then you can kind of get it set up.
I'll just grab more sand, I think.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
What's up?
Cause yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, so if we so we have an issue.
Mm.
Our issue is that our lighting system melts the castle.
Mm.
How shall we fix this issue? I haven't worked that out yet. Because it is such a huge flaw that was oversaw. I'm not really sure what I want to do to remedy this flaw. One thing, I guess we need to find an alternative. And that alternative that I can think of is sea lanterns. The only issue with sea lanterns is that to get a sea lantern,
water.
you have to kill a guardian.
Yeah.
And
We could try, but I don't know if that's gonna go well or not.
so, as far as
Unless
killing,
we like grab a bow and then shoot them, but they just respawn and it'll just take a while.
yeah. So the way that I've seen people deal with guardians is they make a guardian farm.
Mm.
I don't know what all it requires, but whatever it requires, we could get. See that? And then we can, whenever we need more sea lanterns, like they call it sea lanterns. They work above ground, right? I think I've seen other people with them.
I believe so. I don't see why not.
Well, I'm curious about that because of some of the stuff for the aquatic update is it only works in water, so I guess it has to be second guessing some things.
Mm.
The other alternative is what are they called? Not
Nether quartz,
no, glowstone.
glowstone. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that requires a trip to the Nether.
I mean, I can definitely try. You want me to do that? I can do that if you want. I can try it out.
So one thing we can do to be 100% sure is there's some nether glowstone powder at the main base.
Okay.
If we craft that into a glowstone brick and set it next to the ice and it doesn't melt, then we could use that. If we set it next to the ice and it does melt, then we have to do a guardian farm.
Mm.
But
I can go to the main base and find out if you want.
yeah, I would say go ahead and get the glowstone. It should be in the junk drawers because I don't.
Okay.
and I think it's just 9 glowstone powder crafts it into a glowstone brick.
Alrighty. I am going back.
Alright.
This time I'm still alive.
Yeah, so I doubled the RAM in the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I rebooted and I unplugged everything and waited and then plugged everything back in. The only thing I did not reboot is the switches, and those shouldn't have anything to do with it. So if right now the cameraman should not have any issues because he has double the RAM, and the CPU usage is
He has twice the power now.
yeah. Like if I go to CPU usage right now, it's at 16%.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so there should be no reason for lag or anything.
Or him killing me on purpose.
Yeah, he should not he should not screw up my network and then drop you from the sky.
Well, I'm nowhere near the sky this time, so I think I'll be good. But I'm sure he has his tricksy ways.
So the only issue that may happen is if the internet drops again, the backups are off till like 11:30, and the other things turned off completely. So if we have any internet issues, any connection issues, it is 100% Spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be good now. So yeah, I don't know. How much dirt do we have?
We've got, I think, a whole row, I think. A row and a half, I think.
Oh, in the chests.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
I keep hopping up and down the mountain to walk up the up through the castle, and I keep forgetting that I built a completely working staircase.
Oh yeah, that's what I did too. When I climbed up there, as I was halfway up, I was just like, oh yeah, there's stairs here.
So I gotta remember that. Let's see. Lay down some snow because I don't need snow. Then throw the snowball. White chocolate, catch! You butterfingers. I don't need coal.
Technically, he doesn't have any hands.
Butter hooves. So, let me double check here to make sure that isn't using up any bandwidth either. Alright.
So it rained today, and then it snowed, and then it's rained again, and then it snowed.
Oh. So it's just slushy outside.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't stick to the ground, but it was just like, it rained, and then it snowed, and then it rained, and then it snowed. All within like an hour or two.
Oh, wow. We got so many mine carts.
Yeah, right. I wonder why.
The sign is.
Is it? All right. I'm almost home, kind of.
But, there we go. Cool. So this weekend was kind of weird.
Really?
It's like if somebody was like, oh, like somebody asked me this morning, like, how's your weekend? I'm like, oh, it was okay. And then the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, oh, I finally did this, I finally did that, I finally did that, I finally did this. And I'm like,
So it was a productive weekend.
it was actually a very productive weekend. So the sets that I grew up with back in Lego sets that I grew up with back in the 90s, like 92, 93, I have 2 out of the 3 sets.
That's
three
good.
No, 3 out of the 4 sets that I'm missing. The last one is being shipped from Europe somewhere.
That's cool.
And I built them all, so they have all the pieces and everything. And now I'm just waiting for the last set to come in, and then it shall be complete.
That's awesome.
Then comes the harder part, because I also had basically it was Lego Aliens, and then Lego Explorians.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah. And it is 2 of the 4 of my favorite sets. So I love the 2 space ones, and then I also had Lego City, and then I had there we go. Don't know why that's split. Yeah, get rid of that too. Then I had I wanted trains. I wanted it really, really bad, but I couldn't get it because it was too expensive. So, they have a few train sets out now, like current sets, but the sets from back in the 90s, I don't know if I'll ever be able to track those down.
It might be worth like checking out like eBay or like I was gonna say Craigslist, but I don't think Craigslist has any. But
yeah,
might be worth
basically the site that I got the site that I tracked my sets down from, it's is basically the eBay of Legos. It's eBay of only Legos. So it's probably the best place where I'll be able to track them down. The only thing is, I need to find out what the actual sets are. So basically, I need to find like a Lego history website that shows, like in '93, these were the train sets that existed, and then I can go to that website and try to track them down, or maybe search eBay. I don't like eBay. I don't know what it is about it. I'm like, eh. And maybe because everybody keeps pointing me to it, it's like that anti-hype thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
like everybody's like, oh, eBay, oh, eBay, oh, eBay. I'm like, no. Everybody quit saying eBay. It's annoying. But, yeah. So that's one thing. That's the next thing I'm going to start looking into.
I'm at the base.
Cool.
You said they were in the junk box?
Yeah, the last few to the right. We need some more nether quartz too, so I can start sorting some more stuff. But oh, so when you check it, there's 3 places you can check. You can check the hopper that's above the chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the chest first, and then I'll check the hoppers.
Yeah, and then the hopper, like because they added that whole outline thing, you can see which block you're touching. If you go just slightly below the hopper, it'll end up touching the hopper that's in between the chest and the upper hopper. So you won't have to like go under and try to count back and forth and all that kind of stuff. It's I really like that outline because it helps that process.
Doesn't seem to be in here. Oh, that's netherrack. Gross.
Let's do some more of that.
Let's see. It's gunpowder. Yeah, I'm not seeing. It's beetroot. I can check the other chests as well. I'm not seeing the
Glowstone.
The glowstone, unless I'm missing it. Orange dye. Orange dye.
It may be in between the chest and the copper. I mean the chest and the hopper.
I'm looking at the hoppers themselves.
Yeah, basically you'll have 3 rows of things to check. So, I know we have some.
Oh, the bottom ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't notice the bottom ones. I saw the top ones.
Yeah, you don't have to go. It's okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got that to work. Let's see. I have the dirt now. Let's go back.
Finding.
Nope. Well.
I mean, I would have no problems in going into the nether and looking for stuff.
If you could put your really important stuff in the chest that's inside of the house. Because I don't know how the nether's changed since the latest update.
Ladders. Don't need my minecart. I pretty much I just have my food, my pickaxes, my water bucket, my sword, and my bed, and my torches.
Cool.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, and I can't sleep in the nether because my bed will explode.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't spend much time in the nether. Well, the sun is about to set, so
Yeah, I was about to say, I can sleep now and then.
Rendemgard, how are you doing? Yes, I remember you. You are the latest follower. How are you doing tonight?
Sleep down here.
Alright. Doing good. That is awesome. I am expanding this section back here, and Juan is about to go into the nether to see if we can get some glowstone for our alternative lighting, because I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna build the castle out of ice and concrete, and then we'll light it with torches. And as soon as I put the torch up here, it melted the wall. So I was like, oh, we need a new type of lighting source then.
Oh, why am I on fire? I'm off there. Great start. Okay.
You're already in the nether?
Yep.
Oh, that was quick.
Alright, there's a fortress right there. Okay.
Let me see where you are. Yes. So if you...
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Behind you?
Yeah,
I kind of made like a
bunch.
stairway that goes to like some safe... Oh, there's tons of nether... what you call it? Up above my little stairway. Yeah.
Yep, right there. I'm just trying to get more materials.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you're curious to see what Juan's doing.
I would probably be dying. Oh, you never know.
Yeah. Oh, daredevil Juan.
Not in the slightest. But...
Okay. So...
Okay.
I expanded it here. Oh, I need to replace this. I don't have any ice on me, so I'll do that later. But, yeah.
I should have probably brought flint and steel. But,
To make fire?
no, just in case gas comes around.
What does flint and steel do with gas?
It relights the nether portal.
Oh, yeah. The one I have is kind of busted, so I'd make a new one. I almost broke it on the trying to light those big nether portals.
Yeah, I don't see any, so I think we're good for the moment.
Okay. Famous last words.
Right?
I don't see any. I think we're fine. Oh no! Okay. So. Okay. What pattern is for this?
Oh, yeah, there's right there's
Oh
one.
no. Two. No, that works, right? No. And. There we go. Alright, here. Two. Here. Two.
Okay, I'm gonna head back and see.
Cool. If glowstone doesn't melt it, then we have a safer alternative for light. But if somehow it does melt it, it's like it came from the nether, which is on fire. I wouldn't be surprised if it melted ice.
Well, we can always try and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 20 glowstone, so I'll be back.
Cool. Like actual glowstone? You use the pickaxe, the sweet touch? No, silk touch.
No, I got the powder and then or dust, and then I made it with the blocks.
Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, let's fill this in. Man, I'm going through this concrete like nothing.
Why did I just get like a bunch of rotten flesh for some reason?
Did you step in some water?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the that's the puddle of nasty.
Oh. Interesting.
I don't know what to do with all that rotten flesh from the farm. So I was like, I'm gonna just dump it.
You could just make some lava and then that hole, like make a little like lava pit.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna be here for a little while.
Oh no. No, fall. I got it. Cool. Okay. And then, yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, I'm trying to think, what else did I do this weekend?
I had a job interview, so that was fun.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
It went okay. I think they seemed to like me. The only thing was scheduling, because I work at the other place, and I don't know my schedule until like the week of, and they do their scheduling like 3 weeks in advance, so they have to know like immediately.
Yeah.
So I do have another job interview tomorrow. So that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, so we'll see.
Okay.
I don't know, I've worked with people all my life, but I've never like actually like tried to sell stuff to them. So that'd be interesting.
Oh, it's a sales job.
Yeah, it's Barnes and Noble, so it's like a bookseller kind of thing, but you're also like working the register and trying to sell the memberships and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Have you ever worked in retail?
No, that'll be my first time. I've worked as a lifeguard for close to 8 years, so I have dealt with people and I know how to deal with people, but never in like that type of situation.
Okay.
But it went okay. I think it seemed to like me, but with the scheduling thing, definitely seemed to, because I not so much foolishly, but when I applied online, they were like, oh, fill out the hours that you want, you like to work, and I put like all the hours, not thinking that I was like, oh, I can just do all the hours and then figure out my schedule later with my other job, and it was like, no, they need to figure out like the schedule like 3 weeks in advance. So
yeah.
Which I totally understood, and they kept like reiterating that. So I was like, yes, no, I totally get it. But I do have another job interview at a different place tomorrow, so that'll be be interesting. Yeah, we'll see.
Huh.
There might be a job opening where I work at, kind of like an art director kind of thing. So I might apply to that and see how that goes.
Okay.
One of the teachers is leaving. Her last day is on Friday, so and she would ran the whole like art stuff and stuff like that. So That might be a perfect fit for me. It'll definitely be like a good pay, like good like rate and pay raise and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
So we'll see how that goes.
that'd be cool. You
Yeah,
like move up in the ranks.
yeah, that'd be cool. And they also have like a 3D printer. Um, so there's training that for that like next week I want to say.
Uh huh.
Um, so I'm gonna go to that and that'll be interesting because I've
Okay.
worked a little bit with it, but I don't know too much about it, and I think that'd be cool to just poke around in. And they had like a bunch of cards, and I definitely would like to work a little bit with that a little bit. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Yes, Jake, I can see what you're typing.
Um,
Um, so the 3D printer is for this art director job, or
mhm. Oh
okay,
no, they just had like a random 3D printer, like someone from like a 3D printing like place had it,
uh-huh.
and they're looking to donate like to the museum. So they just have one at the moment, but someone's gonna donate a 3D printer for us, and there was like a bunch of like things that were already made when I walked in today for work.
Okay. Yes, Jake. So if you are into a lot of Minecraft vanilla, slowly building a castle, then go ahead and follow for that. If you are into anime, then we do a monthly podcast on the last or first Sunday of the month, and you can follow for that. Um,
Please sleep.
oh, sorry. But yeah. Thank you, Jake. Welcome to the TacoYaki Nation. But yeah, that's mostly what we do here. Vanilla Minecraft, chit chatting, and anime podcast once a month. Follow for the Minecraft. Cool. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Minecraft Power Hour. That's mostly what we do.
And I try to do other things as well.
Yes, the Chosen One, the person I'm streaming with, he also does a few different variety games. But yes, I kind of want to set up like a cameraman account.
That'd be interesting.
Let him stream through Mixer or something, and then it'll just be a still shot with nothing else happening.
I don't know. I mean, you could definitely like test it out, but I don't know if like that'd be allowed. But you can definitely test it out and see what happens.
But that'd be too many chats to manage. Alright, cool. And let's see. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave this the way it is. And if later I want to add to it, then I will. Gimme. Gimme. Okay. Alright, let's put this wall back up after I tore it down earlier. I really just watch Vanilla Minecraft so much. Yeah, I love the Vanilla Minecraft. I haven't played very many mods. I've seen Juan and Chaotic. They played Sky Factory, which seems kind of interesting.
That's like all the mods combined into one game.
Yeah. And the googly eyes on all the animals is funny.
Yeah. I think that was the best part.
There's like a bunch of mobs that are named after stuff I don't get. And I'm I'm like,
Some of them are named after some of the people that worked on the mods. Some of them were just like fans, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, man, I must be too old. I don't know any of this stuff.
There's a lot to it though, so it's pretty understandable to just be like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. One thing I really can't wait for, and I'm like a broken record, is for the 4K graphics update. It's gonna be gorgeous. And I understand why they delayed it, especially because of what they're doing with the aquatic update. Because I'm like, I said, you're awesome, but I gotta see you next time. All right. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. And I'll see you next time when you swing on by. Let's see. I'm out of concrete. Have a good night. But, oh, I can't wait until that update comes out. I feel like maybe we should bring the materials inside the castle. At first I didn't know how big it was going to be. Let's see. Hello, Rindom. You're still here. Thank you for hanging out with us for a bit.
Ouch. I can't wait until I can like get like a standing desk and just go crazy on that.
You've been here for like 3 days. Get out of here, you polar bear. The sad thing is I have a standing desk. It is just, it's raised up a little bit, and then I raise my chair up to match it.
Oh no.
Oh, are you mad at me?
Who?
Dude.
Who's mad at you?
This bear is just, he's just, there, does that, no, that didn't change anything. There, does that help? I don't know what you, oh, he left? Oh, are you mad because I broke the block?
You might have accidentally hit him by accident.
I think he would have ate me if I would have hit him. But he's been there for like the last 4 streams, just standing in one spot.
He does attack you every once in a while, like if you get too close sometimes. But it doesn't happen too often.
Oh yes, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I broke one block, and then he's like, "Oh no, it's been changed too much." So he left, and now there's 2. Oh, no, he just doesn't like me. Or he's leaving. I'm not sure. Well, y'all are meanies, so I'm gonna leave. Night, Ray Ray. Alright. Back to what I was doing. I need to ask that one YouTube guy. I doubt he'll see my question, but I need to ask him, what does he think about this new bow animation? 'Cause I hate it. I'd like it more if it stayed on the same side. And I'm like, I get it, because it's like pulling the bow across from you. And if you did it the other way, it'd be left-handed, but it's it's... Why does it hop to the other side? So like, it was just fine where it was. Oh, speaking of that, can you put other stuff in here yet? No?
Alright, I am here.
You're here!
Alright, let's see.
You're here, you're here. Let's see if it melts the wall.
Yeah, we're gonna... Let's see.
Yay!
Every time I climb these stairs, like the wall matches perfectly, like the ceiling matches perfectly, and I'm just like right here, and it's like, is there even a thing up here? But then I walk up and it's like, oh, awesome. All right. Where do you want it?
Just put it right next to the glass.
All right.
I mean,
right
ice.
here.
Okay.
Seems to be doing okay, but just give it a moment.
Cool. It looks like we are in business.
Oh,
wait.
No. No.
Wait.
Wait, what? I don't think it...
What? Why did that one melt?
I don't know. Let's check.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, ice is weird like that, I think. I'll grab more
Need to
ice.
go see you. Alright, see ya, Rhythm. Have a good...
There you go.
Have a good rest of your night. But,
I'll grab more ice. I'll be right back.
oh god, it's flooding. No. Have a good rest of your... Stay dry, unlike us.
We also need to sleep.
Oh god. Oh, bed. Okay, well that was a failed experiment. We need...
Sleep.
Oh! I did it again. Wait.
Cameraman, sleep.
No, cameraman's already asleep. I just threw my bed down and be like, I'm good to go. Oh, man. Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Wait, no, not here. The one above it. Oh, did it fall down there? Oh.
Did you grab it?
I think it fell.
I don't think so.
Oh, then it disintegrated. Okay. Well, glowstone doesn't work, of course. I hope I don't have to make this out of packed ice. Because that'll be not fun.
Mm. How do you make packed ice?
I think it's like most things, 9 in a square.
Let's check.
I think it's in the next update.
Oh, next update. Okay.
Yeah. If you type ice, I think it's just one thing.
Let's check.
Actually, not even ice. Oh, I think I have to be on a... No.
What's this?
No, ice is not a craftable thing.
It's not.
Yeah, it's something that it's something that's generated that you pick up, so it wouldn't show up in the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called packed ice, and I think in the next update we'll be able to do that. But for right now, it's a no-go.
All right. So
That.
it was a good experiment, though. So.
Let's see.
There are so many beds and carts here. It's amazing. All right. So I'm gonna, I guess, head back to sand. I guess because we do need sand. I guess. But is there anything in particular you want me to try?
Let's see. For the castle right now, we need... So we need an alternative light, and the alternative light is going to have to be the... Is going to have to be the...
Well, let's check. Hold on.
Sea lanterns. For the sea lanterns, we're gonna have to make a guardian farm. And if the next update comes soon, then I kind of want to like put the castle on hold and get the sea lanterns because, well, I don't know. We can build this castle and just light the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Put the torches or the blocks that give off light that you're using a couple of blocks above the ice. That way there will be enough light to see and they won't melt. I believe the torch glowstone needs to be 3-4 blocks away from the ice. Torches and glowstones have the same light output. Yeah.
Hey, Cortana.
I don't think Cortana would know.
I know. I haven't talked to Cortana in a while. Does sea lanterns melt ice in Minecraft? What? What do you mean can't play from here? Are you awake? Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Are you awake?
Always. I don't really sleep. That's for carbon-based beings. Do you like to stay up late?
Yes. Oh my god, are you adjusting your preferences for me?
Yeah.
What are you thinking about, Cortana? Whatever it is, don't do it. No.
Yeah. All right.
Bad Cortana. Oh my god, what is she thinking about? Cortana, you're worrying me.
All right, so I'm gonna go, I guess, grab some sand, I guess.
Yeah.
I know we have a bunch, but I just wanna add more to the collection, I guess, and go from there.
Okay. Something's weird.
What's up?
I'm breaking blocks and it's they're disappearing.
Are they? Doesn't seem so from my end.
Okay. 47 and 53. No.
Alright, that shovel. Well,
Oh no, something's wrong.
what's up?
Every block I'm breaking disappears completely.
Are you by the castle?
Yeah.
Seems to be working fine for me.
Well, remember how I broke that one block and you couldn't find it?
Are you sure you didn't accidentally pick it up?
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna stand back. Yeah, and I'm gonna break it and watch what happens.
Weird. Are you sure you didn't check your settings?
I think it's just bugged. I think I need to close it and open it back up.
Seems to be working for me.
Yeah, it's...
Can you take... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if you break it, I can pick it up. But if I break it, it just ceases to exist.
That's weird.
What is Cortana? She's still thinking. Hey, Cortana. What are you thinking about? Oh, she's bugging out really hard. Okay, close that. None of that nonsense.
Do you want to exit back out and
Yeah,
come back
because
in?
I can't. I'm gonna tear some stuff down and it's just gonna completely disappear.
Alright,
All right. Well, that sucks.
I'll save and quit.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I need to close the cameraman too. Okay. And save and quit. That is very, very weird. Oops. Wrong window. Boop. Closed. No, not the Java version. No, close. Oops. Alright. I am back. Let me test it. Yep, okay, it's fixed.
That's good.
Troubleshooting 101. Turn it off and turn it back on.
That's usually how it goes.
That thing is always bugged. It's like
Time
a
to
shovel.
sleep as well.
Yeah, I was like, a shovel gets caught. The block starts disintegrating. Alright. So,
What is today's question?
yeah. My brain is not ready. Name. We did that one already. Name 5 movies featuring an alien as a character. Alien.
E.T.
Ah, good one.
Not Ghostbusters were ghosts.
What was that one with Seth Rogen?
Oh, Paul?
Paul.
haven't seen that one.
I saw it.
How was it?
It was a movie.
Yeah, I kind of expected it to be like that. What was it? The Coneheads, I guess.
Oh yeah. District 9?
District 9. I love District 9. Fantastic movie.
I need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, it's great.
I feel like a lot of it got lost on me because I was too young to get it.
It was one of my favorite movies until Mad Max came along and was just like, yep, this is my new favorite movie.
Alien as the Predator.
There you go. I've never seen any of the Alien vs. Predator movies.
The Alien versus Predator or Predator?
Or like the Alien movies or the Predator.
You haven't seen Aliens or Predator?
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
Oh, wow. We need to do some movie nights.
We do.
I kind of want to do like Raikoa where they have movie nights.
Mm.
I know an app that oh, the only thing is everybody has to have a Netflix account for it to work.
I think it's Rabbit, I think.
Well, that one everybody doesn't have to have it, but the other one is it's more legit. It's called Showgoers, and it basically everybody has to have a Netflix account, and then it syncs everybody's Netflix account together. So then one person
interesting.
So one person can control the movie, and like if the person who's in control pauses it, then it pauses on everybody else's.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, I think the way Rabbit works is that it like clones one session or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet. But that would be cool. Could do like movie nights and be like, Juan hasn't seen this either.
Be an excuse to watch it.
I wonder how long that bug has been happening.
That bug?
The where I break the block and it
Oh.
hopefully it wasn't happening this whole time and I just lost a ton of materials. Cause that would be downright silly.
That'd be annoying.
Breaking dirt with some potatoes. Cool. I decided to make this the second floor.
Okay.
So, one thing I need to do to get this to work properly is I need to do this. Hey! Ralph the Gamer! Thank you for the biddies. Do you play Fortnite? No. Right now, the only game that I'm playing is Minecraft. I have an anime podcast that I do, and then I work too much, so my time is limited to only one game right now. person who's streaming with me, the chosen one, he plays
Hello.
Fortnite. And
I'm not very good at it, but I do have my moments.
Yeah, and then my other friend, Psycho, he plays Fortnite as well. In fact, they both played it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I missed the whole thing.
I was wondering where you were.
I was watching anime.
Ah.
I'm behind. I gotta catch up on stuff.
Okay.
But yeah. How did it go yesterday?
It went okay. We got some really good, like, we got close to some, and then others, we went like on the farther outskirts of the game, and we got some good loot, and then we did okay. We got close a couple times, but I don't think we ever got like to the closest.
Like close, like number
Like
two.
number one. I think we got like 11, 12, I want to say.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. But Taco?
Yes.
Alright. But yeah, it was fun. It was pretty enjoyable.
Okay. Is Psycho still doing the Marmite thing?
Yeah, he was doing his Bean Boozle thing. It didn't go so well. He didn't do the Marmite, but he did do like the beans.
Okay. Yeah, he almost had to eat like half a jar at once.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of done with that. But is this? Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can't do first person shooters. They make me motion sick. So.
I can definitely see that. It's just like there's a lot of motion going on.
Yeah. It's like I beat, and like even like this game, even though it's a first person game, for some reason it's at like 75 FOV, and it's fine.
Mhm.
But when I don't know, it's something about like the brightness of the screen also gets me. So like because we're working in snow,
Mhm.
the last 2 weeks there's been a couple of days where I've been busy, and I just kind of pushed through it anyway. But yeah, I can't. I would
yeah,
like to play
no.
it one day.
Fortnite, yeah, we were actually talking about like, oh, we should get you to join us. But I don't know, it was up to you. Because it's free, so
I might. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it is free, so it's not like I'm wasting money.
yeah. But yeah, it's a fun game.
I might just take y'all up on that. How many people can be in a group?
4.
So 1, 2,
And
3,
I
and
know,
4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know she's super busy, but I know Calix wants to play as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Especially since it's the most popular game right now.
Yeah. But I don't know, it's more fun than anything. Like especially like with friends. Sleep as well.
Yes.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, Ralph is #1 on the channel. Things are slowly changing. Like, work is slowing down. I still need to take my vacation.
Is it gonna be a staycation or you actually?
Oh, it's gonna be a staycation to the max. I ain't going nowhere except to take the Ray to work. It's like wake up at like 6, drive her to work, and go right back to bed. It's gonna be glorious. Oh no, I did this wrong. Here. Here. Oh, I lost them. Unless this game being weird again. Okay, no, it's not. Bang up my bed a little bit. Right? It's supposed to be. Oh. Here. In here, okay. So yeah, I've been prepping for the podcast, and
Do you guys have like a list of what you're gonna talk about? Obviously, like with the shows, but do you guys like, okay, we're gonna talk about this, this, and this? Do you like talk about from like beginning to end, or do you just like freeform it?
it's mostly freeform, off the cuff.
Mm.
What we normally do is, when the season is about to start, we go through the list of everything that's coming out, and Psycho goes through, or Shade goes through all of the synopses and starts reading out what all the shows are about, and then he chooses from that. Me, I look at all the trailers, and I'm like, oh, this looks good, and then I go by that. What ends up happening a lot of the time is he'll read a synopsis and then get hyped for a show and get disappointed because they don't execute it well.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
that
me,
tends to happen.
I'm like, I get excited from the animation, and then those were like the beauty shots, like the best shots of the show, and it is not really representative of the entire show. So then I'm like, so it's not as good as I thought. Did I do this wrong? Yes. No. Not again. But then there are other times where I watch the trailer and I'm like, I think I'm a pass on. Or what was it? Yeah, I watched the trailer and I'm like, I think I'm a pass on it. And then when we actually go through the show and read the synopsis, I was like, oh, that's what they were trying to explain in the trailer. Well, I'm gonna watch it now because that's actually interesting. Yeah, if I add one more, it's gonna throw it off, right? Or no? Aye. Wait. So if it goes here, and I pull it back 4, then it should be here.
You figure it out.
here, if I pull it back 1, 2, 3, 4, then it should be here.
Microsoft.
And then if I do pull that back, then yes, it does the little donut thing. So then that means that this is correct. This is correct. And then this should be correct. So why am I confused? I need to eat. There we go. Something's off.
Is it? That's always the worst when you're building something that's like, I'm not sure what's wrong here.
And that means that this should be off too. But it's not. Because somehow I did it wrong. How? How did I do it wrong? Here. Oh. Ah, crap. I get it now. That's supposed to be like that, and then this is fine. Okay. How am I gonna do that part? Not sure. But this part is fine. Yeah. Cool. Oh no. The cameraman was staring at the bed.
Oh no. Well, he's gonna have to sleep soon anyway.
Man. This time lapse gonna have a big bunch of chunks missing from it. Hey. Crap. Oops. I meant to wake Cortana up, not slap the cameraman. Alright. So here needs to be like, oh, all the way across. That is right. Oh, yeah. So the first session of anime that I had watched matched what we did for our episode. It was a bunch of nonsense.
In a good way or?
In the way where it's like Why do these tiny little squirrel people turn into big, giant, muscly men with the same size squirrel head?
Interesting.
And then, why are they kidnapping this guy? Where does that portal go to? Why are they trying to shove him into the portal? Who decided that magical girls need to be big, strong, muscly men?
Good question.
Who put this guy in charge? Why does he not have actual magical powers? Who's controlling the squirrel people? Why am I watching this?
For content.
And then this last session I was watching it and I'm like, oh my god, this show is gorgeous. I was like, these characters are so cute. And then I watched the next show and I'm like, oh my god, this animation is great. It's stylized like an 80s show. And I'm like, these characters are so good. And then I get to the last show I watched and I'm like, why is everybody being so mean to her?
Do you take notes or do you just watch it and then go from there?
I watch it and go from there. I don't. So as far as taking notes for the podcast, nah, not really. But recording my reactions so I can make a silly video later, yes.
That's good, I guess. I mean, whenever I had to do like.
You have to see the anime theater video I made.
Oh, okay.
It's basically going to be that for every single show I watch. Right now, it's just a big, it's just nonsense. But eventually, I hope to fine tune it. If not, it's just going to stay nonsense. And I may call it anime nonsense. I don't know.
That'd be a good name to call it.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be watching anime. Thursday I'm gonna be watching anime. I think depending on how this week goes, Wednesday before the stream. I need to edit the podcast, but I kind of don't want to work on it right now. So I'm most likely just gonna watch some shows for a couple hours and then start the stream. And then on the weekend, then I can start editing. But
I wish you luck.
but yeah, that whole string of questions where I'm like, why is this like that? Why is it like that? That's basically the video. It's just like 10 minutes of me doing that and like either laughing or screaming. It makes me laugh. Because, like, I kind of remember, like, the scene. Like, I kind of remember how I felt when I was watching it. But then other times, I'm like, I don't remember this scene at all. And then other times, I'm like, why am I singing? Why did I decide to start singing here? Okay. It's so silly. Basically, like either a shock wave or an earthquake or something happened, and like the ground collapsed, and a bunch of characters fell into a hole. And my reaction is, I'm just at the bottom of the hole. It's just singing a bunch of, like, a couple of weird lines, and I'm listening back to it and editing it, and I get to that one part, and I'm like,
Why did I do this?
I was like, yeah. I'm like, what? That's me? And there are other times where I'm like, I feel like I did a really, really good episode. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to listen back to this whenever I buy the Blu-rays. And then I look at the laptop and I didn't record it.
Ouch. That's always the worst.
And it's like 90%, 95% of everything that I've recorded is genuine first-time reactions. I can't get that stuff back.
Right. No, yeah, you can't.
So I'm like, do I just leave that episode out of the video, or do I just put off the show until
So
I
you
actually
can watch it again?
Yeah, until I like buy the Blu-rays or something. Cause I'm not gonna do a video on the show unless I own the Blu-rays or DVDs. And a lot of times the DVD was like, oh, $8 for the whole series. I'm like, sold. But yeah, I'm like, I can't get those reactions, those genuine reactions back. Like, there's this one show where two characters are like just ups, like they hate each other, and like one of the girls' moms like married this new guy, and he's always off on business. And
Is that quote unquote business or just actual business?
like actual business. He's like a businessman, and like some things where it's like she married. I don't know if he like. I don't want to judge. It's an anime character, but I don't want to judge her. Or it's like she married for money or whatever. But all I know is that she has a new husband, and because of that, they had to move. And the main character, she's moving away from all her friends to go to this new school, and like, she's that kind of like the Japanese equivalent to a valley girl. So she's like, oh, don't worry about me. As soon as I move, I'm gonna get me a guy and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. And she finds out she's going to an all-girl school. So it's like her dreams get crushed immediately. And then you keep hearing about the guy that her mom married, but you don't see him for the whole. You don't ever see. From the first episode that I watched, you don't ever see him. And
Interesting.
she ends up meeting this one girl, and like they get in an argument like immediately, and they're basically fighting the entire episode. And then the school day's over, and she finally goes home, and the mom and the daughter are at home unpacking, and the girl's like, man, this is a really nice apartment. She's like, yeah, your new papa's rich or something. I don't remember how they said it. But so she's like, man, she's going into her room and everything, and then the mom's making dinner, and then as the mom's making dinner, the door opens. You find out that the mom married the father of the girl that she's been fighting with the entire episode.
Ooh, rough. That's a nice twist, though.
I was like, I screamed so loud. And I was like, oh my God. And then I hit stop recording and the program crashed and I lost the file.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, I will never get that reaction back because I know the twist. I will never forget that twist. Ever. So...
Get ready to sleep in a bit as well.
Okay.
Take care.
I'm like... So... yeah. I don't even know what to do about it. Because it's like... It's probably one of the biggest twists of the entire series.
You might want to just do like... Try to forget about it and come back to it later.
Basically... I'm not... So, it came out last season. But basically, I'm putting that show on hold. Until... like a year from now when the Blu-rays come out. And then when the Blu-rays go on sale, which will be like another year or two. So probably in about 5 years, it'll be like $20.
That's not bad.
Or hopefully less. And then I'll go ahead and get it. And then I'll slightly remember it. But I'll try to give a reaction. I don't know.
You could be like, oh, I've seen this before, but I've forgotten basically everything. Be like, oh, wow, I remember this.
Yeah.
Go from there.
So, yes, it sucks that I like lost that file. But, oh well. Oh, this is gonna be all concrete then. Let me fill this in with dirt. Dirt.
Oh. Jaylon, thank you for the follow. You're wonderful. You're 1 million and you are one of a kind. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I do hope you enjoy your stay.
Hello, Midnight.
Unfortunately, you can't join Jaylon. This is our own world at the moment. So eventually, we're gonna create a world for, I guess, subs only, I suppose. But yeah, maybe not now, but maybe in the future. But I do appreciate you following me. But yeah, maybe in the future.
Cool. Hey, MidnightBel, welcome back to the TacoYaki Nation. Yeah, since I mostly stream with just Juan, I set up the exclamation multi for you know what? I should make it like exclamation power hour.
Hello, MidnightBel. How's it going? How's it hanging? I'm just grabbing lots of sand, as you do.
But
yeah. How's it going?
Well, yeah, I don't know. It hurts when I lose stuff like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely feel there. Whenever I'd work on projects or something like that, especially like kind of like sound projects or just projects that have like a lot of animation in them, and then it just takes either forever to render or it just all of a sudden just stops working, and just like all those hours and I have to do them all again. It's always frustrating. I do remember I had I think it was like I want to say it wasn't a fonts class per se, but it was just basically just like a typography class. There you go.
Okay, I was about to say that, yeah.
And it was just like I was working on this really cool project, and we were like, it was basically just like use this word and then come up with anything. I think mine was assembly, so I did it like in a way where it was like an assembly line, but it went like all the way looped around,
Uh-huh.
just with the word assembly. And I spent like a whole day on it, and I was rocking it, and it was going really well. And all of a sudden, because I was working on my Mac, it just stopped. It just stopped. Everything just stopped, and I had saved, but it was just like nothing was like the computer froze, and it was just like, oh, why is this happening? But it was a good thing. But it was just like, because that way I did it differently, and it worked out much better.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was like a blessing in disguise, kind of in a way. But it was
Yeah.
just like so frustrating that I worked on this like the whole day, and like once that happened, and I had to like restart my computer. Is like, you know what? I'm done for today. I'm gonna just take the day off with that, and then I'll work on this tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just I definitely feel you there, and especially with photography stuff.
Mm.
Like I'm working on photography stuff, and then all of a sudden, like I press the wrong button and like accidentally delete it, and like it's not, and I either got rid of it already in my main camera, and just like, well, that shot is gone, and I won't be able to create that shot anymore. But
Yeah. The same thing happened with one of the podcasts that we did. We did a Dragon Ball Z podcast because all of us had watched it when we were younger, and since Dragon Ball Super was about to come out, we were like, let's do a special podcast episode talking about all the. Wait. Oh, it's one block lower. Crap. Let's talk about all of our favorite sagas, favorite characters, and why, and all that kind of stuff. And 3 hours. We were talking for 3 hours. It was a great episode. And then I go back and listen to it, and one of our mics was not recording.
oh no.
So we were like, "Oh yeah, my favorite character is Gohan because of blah blah blah," and he's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh
I'm like,
no.
No. Let me skip forward. Maybe I can save parts of it. And then it was like, so what do you think about that one part?
Oh no.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And this is one of the things where it's like, most of the time when I mess up projects like that, it's a solo project. So I'm like, oh, I just have to do all that work over again. This time it was like, oh, we all have to talk another 3 hours and pretend like this is our first time saying all of this stuff.
That's always the worst.
I was sick to my stomach.
That's sometimes also when you need to walk away for a bit and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a break and just, because that's what I did. I was just like, I think I was at the coffee house and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and I'm just gonna relax for a bit and then focus on this like tomorrow, like the next day.
Yeah. I've had moments like that in Minecraft where I'm like, I'm just zoned out. Just either mining or I'm like up really high in the air because for some reason, even though I don't like heights, I like building tall stuff. So I'm just like way up in the air, way higher than I should be. And let's see, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see that. And I'm just building and building and building. And then all I hear is boom. I'm like,
Time to take a break.
time to go to bed.
That too.
One time I bit my tongue really hard. I was mining. I finished clearing out stuff underground, and then I went above ground because I found like the top of a cave or something like that. And I started digging out the top of the cave, and then all of a sudden it just opened up to this giant hole in the ground.
Oh, whoa.
And I was like, whoa. I was like, okay. Let me back up a little bit and wall this off so I don't fall in it. And as I was putting the bricks down, the creeper snuck up behind, because I was stressed. I was like, I almost fell and died. Okay. Let's carefully put these blocks. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom. And he launched me across the hole.
And did you make it or did you die?
Oh, I made it. But, like, as soon as I heard the sound, I was like, bit my tongue, and then went flying across the hole. And then I was like, save quit, and I went to sleep.
You participated whether you liked it or not in Super Olympics.
Oh.
Sleep, please.
Cameraman. Okay, there you go. But, yeah. That was no fun.
Yeah, that happened. I think that happened when I used to play on my Mac, Minecraft. I was just building my own like glass house, I guess. And, like minding my own business, not really like paying much attention.
I miss your glass house.
Yeah, I need to get back into it. Yeah, I need to.
I feel like I'm subconsciously like borrowing everything that you did. It's like you're building a railway, and now I built a railway.
Yeah, but
and
yours
you have a glass
is
house,
cool.
and now I have an ice house.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely do need to get back into it. I think, but trying to think here. Okay, yeah. But yeah, at my Mac, I was making like a glass house, and I was just like adding like the finishing touches, and then all of a sudden I hear just and I'm just like, no. And I thought because I had like full diamond armor and I was good and I was safe, but it launched me, and I just died, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. And then I stopped playing on that world and I started a new one. And then I was just like, and then I found like a really good world too. So I was just like, I'm just gonna stick with this world for now. And then, because it was interesting, because whenever I play like new like versions of Minecraft or like new like worlds and stuff like that, I do things differently. So like with the one that I was playing before I stopped, it was just like, I didn't realize, I wasn't sure if there was like world limits. So I would stop at like oceans and stuff like that. So I would just like, oh, time to turn around, and then just go from there.
Okay.
So it was definitely different and stuff like that. So I was just like, but now that I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go straight through and see what happens.
Okay.
But yeah.
Have you ever looked at Mine Atlas?
I was actually thinking about it. You're the one, you posted it on your Discord. I was like, you know what? I should check that out. I need to do that.
Cause at first I thought that the seed number was wrong because it said my spawn spot was in a different place. But I think you can change the spawn location.
Really?
Yeah, I think especially in the next update, I think you can put your bed down and then set the spawn or set your respawn point somewhere else. But yeah, I started looking at it, and I was like, I need to know, like, does this work definitively? I'm like, does this work or does it not work? And I found out that you can turn on coordinates finally inside of the game. Like in the Java version, it's F3, and in the Bedrock version, there is no F3 function. You have to basically you have to go to the world settings before you get in, or after you get in. If you do it while you're in the world and you turn on locations, it'll be like, it's gonna tell you that it'll disable the Xbox achievements. So I was like, well, I don't want to do that, and I was trying to brainstorm a way that I could do it without breaking my achievements. I'm like, I haven't got all the achievements yet. I don't want to start over. So I was like, oh, I know. I'll just copy the world or clone it, and then I'll use change the settings on the cloned world, and then I should be in the exact same spot. It's snowing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And then
I was gonna say it's not nighttime yet.
Yeah, so then I went and I cloned the world. I ended up in the same spot. It didn't do anything about the achievements, and I think that's because I did it before I jumped into the world. So I pulled up mine atlas, I zoomed out, and I started I was like, okay, I am at these coordinates, and then I went to those coordinates on the in mine atlas, and it started to make a little bit of sense. So I'm like, oh, I'm only at 6,000 something. I was going really, really far out of the way. I was going to 60,000. Just way, way too far away. Because nothing that I looked at matched the map that I had put in the main base. So I was like, this can't be anywhere close to where we are. But then I started matching up the numbers, and I'm like, oh, this is...
It all makes sense.
This is exactly where we are. I was like, oh, okay, this is Iceland. It looks slightly off. And the land masses are slightly different than what it shows on the on mine atlas. So I was like, okay, that makes sense that the web generated seed is slightly different than the game generated seed. It's not enough to be like, this is too far gone, but it's enough to where you're like, oh, okay, this area is supposed to be savanna, but it's like a little tiny chunk in the desert, but then in the game world, it's actually all desert. Or there's supposed to be a lake here, but in my world, there's no lake. Little small differences like that. So, once I started finding out the small little inconsistencies, then I'm like, okay, so
it all makes sense.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so the sea, the spawn point is kind of in the middle of the ocean. I was like, that's probably why the spawn point got moved, because it was on a little bitty island, and I'm like, wow, that would be terrible to spawn there. When you first start the game, you're on this little bitty island with no trees or anything.
Oh yeah, sometimes that does happen.
Yeah, so I was like, that would be terrible. So I'm glad they spawned me where they did. I think it's 1,000 by 15 is where our spawn point is.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be confusing. Everything's getting covered in snow. So, I was like, okay. So, yeah, I ended up looking at it, and I'm like, okay, I know exactly where we are on the map and everything. Then I'm like, I want a cat. I want some terracotta, and I ended up finding those. And then TacoYaki, he was talking about the water differences, and he said there's a mushroom biome, and I was like, I don't want those diseased cows anywhere near me.
You just you can just I think shear them and you get mushrooms and uh nothing spawns there, like nothing bad spawns there.
I don't want anything to do with them diseased cows. They
They're
look,
not diseased.
they look nasty. Okay, infected.
They're not that bad.
Yuck.
Just have mushrooms on them.
Nasty. But so I'm like, oh, okay. I'm curious because it said it's a rare biome, and
Yeah, the mushroom biomes are pretty rare.
so I'm curious if I have one that's kind of close by. But another thing I want is to see the other type of ice, because there's like the ice that we're using, see-through kind of ice, and then there's like the ice that's in the spikes.
Mm.
So I'm curious where that is. Is this right? I don't think this is right. No. Is it? Yeah, it is. It just seems wide. Okay. I think it's.
I need to sleep as well.
Yeah. Sleep. Bye, Snow. Cool. What other biomes are cool?
Definitely
Oh,
the savanna biomes are pretty cool.
I kind of like the trees are interesting looking.
Yeah, I'm just basing it off the trees, but yeah. I mean, all the biomes are pretty cool. I like all the biomes. They're all pretty cool in their own way, I suppose.
I think I found it. The hit, like, is it Extreme Hills? What is the?
Oh yeah, Extreme Hills.
Is that different from Mountain? What is Mountain? Is Mountain just hills?
Mountain is pretty much just hills, and then Extreme Hills is just like huge mountains just all over the place.
Okay, I think I found that biome, and I think I saw some emerald ore.
Interesting.
That's one of the things in my Minecraft history that I want to go back and like confirm. But that was before I even knew what emeralds were. I was like, oh, emeralds. Okay, and I just left. But now I'm like, oh, emeralds. Yeah, now I can barter with these stingy villagers. I want to name Midnight.
You just named Midnight.
No, I want to like name it with a name tag.
Oh.
And surprise, deep.
Oh yeah, yours is white chocolate. I was just like, I thought you already named it. And I was like, no, yeah, yours is different.
I didn't put a name tag on it?
No, you do. I don't know if you do or not, but it was just like, I wasn't sure if that was your name, your horse's name, or
Yes.
like, it took me like a few seconds to be like, oh no, Midnight is Deeps.
Okay. I want to say say I did, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. Nope. I need to name you. How you doing, white chocolate? You cold? No? You like the comfy leather armor that I got you? Not like iron that'll get cold with the weather. I need to figure out how to feed you, if you even eat stuff.
Apples.
I tried apples, but I ended up punching her in the butt. So I haven't figured it out.
I want to say just apples.
Yeah, and then Deep tried to do carrots, and he was scared to punch her in the butt.
They will eat wheat, hay bales, sugar, apples, bread, golden carrots, and apples.
Then how do you actually feed?
How?
Because every time I try to right click, it like jumps on it.
I mean, I'm assuming it's the same way as you like feed all the other animals, like with seeds, like with chickens.
Yeah, every time I try to right click,
It might be just like whatever your like button is, I guess, for like placing stuff. Mine is A.
left click will punch it in the butt, and then right click will hop on it.
So try A and see what happens.
A. My A is sidestep.
Try to figure out
What the-
what's your button that
breathing
places
on
stuff. What's your button that places stuff?
Left click.
Left click, so try it.
I don't want to punch her again.
I mean, I could feed her if you want, or him.
Don't punch her. You know what? What if I came up with a tile design for the floor?
That'd be cool.
Ooh. Because then it could be the same as the ceiling. And somehow I can put like light sources in there. So I think it needs to, like you said, it needs to be 3 blocks away from ice so it doesn't melt.
It has to be like a certain amount away. Okay.
Okay, I can do 3. So I'd have a yeah. Okay, I can do 3 here, and then what would this be? Because it's stretched out to be bigger. So 1, 2, 3. It'd be maybe a 1 stripe, a big square area that would be different, but it'll line up with this, so it'll be perfect. Okay. So what would be cool is that if I used like the ice that you can't see through to integrate more ice into the build. Cause like I kind of want to use snow, but no, snow will melt. Yeah, I have to use something that doesn't melt. How do we get light blue? Is it like lapis? Crushed lapis?
I believe so.
Crushed lapis and bone meal? floor now. I will come up with a design off stream when stream.
I know you're super busy, but you should definitely do that on stream one day.
Okay, it'll be a bonus stream.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. When I'm in design mode, I like lose track of everything else. That's part of the reason why I haven't started creative streams. But like,
Oh. You could have someone just watching the chat and just be like, hey, this person asked this.
yeah. Oh, that's why I went down there. I need more concrete. No, 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 no. My brain is intrigued. No, I can't. I gotta prep for the podcast.
You don't have to do it now. You can just do it when you have the time.
Yeah, but I kind of want to don't get too far with this before I start building something else. Alright, so it should be up here, here, and here, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, yes.
Get ready to sleep as well.
And bed. Oh, I know why that keeps happening. I put my bed down, and then I swipe at it, and then it gives me the message that my bed's too far away.
Mm.
Which is a feature I hate. I really, really do. I think you should just, if you can touch the bed, then it should be able to, like, if you're in range to get that error message, it should just give it to you.
I don't know. Minecraft is weird like that.
It wasn't like that before. You used to be able to just reach for your bed and then sleep. And now it's like, nope. You must be 2.5 blocks away from your bed. There we go. I'm a little worried.
Why?
Do we have glass?
I'm bringing a bunch of sand.
Because there's some caves that are behind
Yeah.
behind
Vanbro, you missed it. I played Fortnite yesterday. With Psycho. But yeah, I played it yesterday. But I'm bringing a bunch of sand with me right now.
Okay. A chicken. Are chickens usually in the snow? And a wolf?
They can pretty much be anywhere.
Okay. Starting to get animals over here.
Mm.
Oh, somebody's angry. Oh, never mind. It was a pig. Huh. A cow. Animals are starting to spawn over here now.
I think they do that after a while.
Yeah. I need so I can run. Run. So when I said run like that, it reminded me of that clip of Vince. Is A Way Out a $60 game?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let me check.
I was like, we don't have enough core members to pair everybody up.
I mean, we could play it, but I don't have a console.
Oh, it's only Xbox?
I believe it's $30. It's for Origin. I don't know what that is.
Okay, yeah,
PS4.
it's PC.
Okay.
Origin's EA.
Okay. And if someone buys it, the other person can play it. So it's dual.
MidnightBel. And I thought you were a hoarder. You could say that. Oh. Actually, I could show you something cool, Midnight, since we're at the end of the stream. It'll take a little bit to get there, but I was heading there on Friday, but ow. Alright.
Where are you going? I was just at the Underwood Railway. Ow.
Oh, wait.
Your minecart's this way.
Okay, thank you.
I'll head over there as well. Why not?
Oh, to the main base?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry up.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go to the main base so you can see all my crazy stuff. So, I was looking for a glass.
I have a bunch of sand on me.
Okay. Can I grab it?
Oh no, it's on me. I have it.
Okay.
Here, hold on. No, I don't have it. Hey, that's mine.
Wait.
I think that's yours.
Yeah, Midnight, you get a special surprise. It'll be like 10 minutes.
20 minutes. But you'll be able to see like all the stuff we've got.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like when was all the crazy stuff built? Because I think I was doing everything regularly for like 2 years, I guess. And then just this last year, well, yeah, just this last year, I started looking into, let's see, I'll spend legit 4 hours walking to find the perfect spot to build. Wow. That's crazy. Oh no!
What's up? Oh wow, what are these guys doing?
Yeah, this tunnel's a little too dark. Like, with the last update, like, things started spawning in here. Oh no. What?
Yeah,
Back.
there's some slimes. Like
need to
small
get
ones
the.
don't hurt you.
We need to get the those sea lanterns.
Or the glowstone.
The glowstone will work in here, but I think the sea lanterns will work better because it's blue. And
Chaotic says, who dares take my stream boss title? Well, right now it's Psycho. It was Taco for a little bit, but now it's Psycho.
yeah, it was me for like 1/4 of a stream. But yeah. I'm trying to think. What's the? Well,
Chaotic says, Taco, you're banned.
I'll let you know ahead of time. I was like, next time you come to the stream, I'm gonna be the boss. And then somebody took it from me before you could see it. I guess I'm the same way as far as like finding places to build. Cause be right back, garbage. Okay, cool. It's still gonna be a lie.
Chaotic says, no you didn't, you liar.
Alright, so every month I'm gonna be bit boss for a day or part of a stream. Now that Psycho's all like on the bit prowl. and then him and Futter will start getting in an argument, and then they'll both be 1 and 2. Oh wait, Chaotic, you're not streaming? Normally after the stream I go hang out in yours.
She was, but I think she did, I think.
Oh, did the computer crash again?
Oh no, I think she was, but I think she just decided, I don't know.
We need to find out what driver's causing that, or if it's the memory or something.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, okay. It's driving me nuts. I want to know what the reason is.
Miss Nerdy Ra, that's a cool ass emote. Chaotic says, I have work to do that I do not want to do. I definitely.
Oh. I remember those days. Nighttime.
Yep.
Where's my bed?
Tired nuts. I got one for you there. Where is? Chaotic, thank you for the bits. Looks like you're gonna be the new bit boss in a moment. Oh, there you go. You're the new bit boss. Yep, that's welcome to being the new bit boss.
I'll be bit boss in 29 days.
I used my one time. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, Miss Nerdy, thank you for the bits. 99 cents.
We're about halfway there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
all of this railway. We built all of this to get to the castle.
And then we're gonna keep on building eventually.
So I was thinking, like, what are we gonna be working on next?
It's a good question.
Cause it's like,
We're gonna have to explore and like work on the other projects, I guess.
yeah, I guess we can go into the Nether, which I don't want to do, but we can go in and get the stuff to finish the warehouse, so that things can actually be properly sorted. Instead of like, oh, where's that one thing? Oh, let me check the 18 junk drawers.
You should totally make it so the stream cost goes up by however much. Okay, I'll definitely have to look into it. I think I just did like the basic stuff. I'll have to look into it more. But yeah, I'll look into it more. I'm sure there's a bunch of ways I can make it look interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it.
I can't wait to see what this looks like with the new water. Especially like the water dripping out of that thing over there. Alright, we are 2/3 of the way there.
We're getting there.
We need to finish some of these tunnels.
Yeah, these tunnels need to work on.
It's like I don't think about them until I'm like on my way on a mission. I'm like, I don't want to stop and do stuff. Oh yeah, that's gonna be to the don't you come for me, kid, I'll boss you every time. I will be back in 29 or 28 days. MidnightBel, welcome back. We are almost there. Yeah, were you looking to increase the bit boss?
I just did the basic, like, I didn't look all too much into it, because I did, like, a bit boss kind of thing, and I didn't realize Streamlabs did their own bit boss kind of thing, so I think I just did, like, the basic one. I didn't know, like,
Well, I think it's funny having it that low, because then it's like, every time somebody comes back to the stream, it's someone different.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then we're, like, all squabbling over it, and be like, no, I'm the bit boss, no, I'm the bit boss.
That's true. Yeah, I know some people, I guess, like, I wasn't even sure, like, there was a way to, like, do it, like, with max health kind of stuff. I just assumed, like, oh, we can do it, like, but if there's, like, actually, but I can...
Is my inventory full? That's why I can't pick it up?
I can pick...
Yes.
I picked... Oh. Here, I can drop mine up there.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I'll take... Here you go. I got it.
One second.
It's right behind you, Taco.
Okay. We need to get you guys on slabs.
Slob. Oh, Streamlabs? OBS? I like OBS. I hear mixed things about slobs.
I guess what, other than like having chat out, like a chat pop out, and I think I've seen, what else is good about slobs? Cause I just set up the bot thing, and I'm slowly moving my commands over. Alright, we are almost there. And to your left, well,
almost to your left.
And the camera's so inverted. And to your left, easier to add and edit widgets. ahead and go straight to the crazy stuff. Alright. Left. I know the camera's reversed. Okay. Right here on your right is the gold farm. We would have never had enough gold to make all the power rails to get to Iceland. There you go. And you can see it functioning right now. There we go. We got a gold nugget from that pigman that fell. Right here is the little waiting post. So I just sit my guy here and it just starts running. And the pigmen just keep falling. I usually leave this guy here for the weekend, and then I end up with like a couple hundred nuggets. I don't want to go up here, but it's on like heights. But I always build my stuff up in the air. I don't know why. So, as you can hear the whirl of the nether portals. Max-sized nether portals. They generate one pigman. Hmm?
There are no villagers in here.
None?
Yeah, I don't see any.
No. 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 Okay, somebody's. Okay, I'll figure that out. I have some guys. I have the warehouse guys. I'll have.
You know some guys.
Yeah. Okay. So the max size. They generate one pigman every 5 minutes, and then they fall into the water and then fall down. If I can get down here without killing myself. Okay, here we go. Oh, there goes another one. Over here, which is currently broken now. How did this break? Okay, the guy's still down there. There used to be 2 villagers in here. Or like, there used to be like 5 villagers in here. Hey, where'd all the food go? Did you just take all the food?
No, I thought it was like that.
Something's happening with this village.
It's haunted.
Oh my god. So there used to be like 5 villagers in here. And then if I would go in and like give them food, like I would basically grab some carrots here, feed one of them, and then he would feed the farmer, and the farmer would just start picking up the food, and then they start sharing and throwing food at each other like a food fight, and then they just keep breeding. And then all the little guys, they could come out down here and run free and get eaten by zombies. But something's wrong with this village. It's busted. All the are all the vegetables gone? No. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, well, that was the villager breeding center. That's where I breeded all the villagers that I needed for the iron farm, and also for the warehouse that's over there, so I could have a little villager trading center. Let me sleep, because I know this place is infested with zombies. And good. Then, this is I would basically let one of the guys free, push him onto a minecart to get him trapped, and then push the minecart over here, and then send it all the way over to the warehouse. Hello, donkey. Donkey. Right here, to our right, is not worth going up there for. It is a failed mob dropper. I don't know why, but nothing spawns up there. So I give up. And this, my pride and joy, is a over-engineered iron farm. Oh no!
Oh, whoops, sorry.
There we go.
And here's our slab block.
Yes, that is the what is it? Achievement generator. As you can tell, the edges are not finished because I'm too scared to finish it. And then the higher up you go, the more unfinished it is. Because I'm a big chicken and I'm scared of heights. Okay. So, there's a channel on YouTube called 100% Awesome, and they had a an iron farm, and I was like, oh, that seems easy to build, and I got it down. But then I started looking into it, and they said that the farm needs to be 72 blocks away from another village, and I'm like, there's a village here. There's a village where I am. And I'm like, I don't think there's a village over here anyway, but I know there's a village here. So I was like, I don't want to travel way off away from my base to mine iron. So what I did is instead of going sideways, I went up. So I counted from don't fall. I counted from the church, which is right there. I counted up 80 blocks and then started building
view
this.
If you do fall.
Yep. And started building this thing. After the villager breeding center made me enough villagers, I started bussing these guys up here. And it should be 4, 4, and 4. And then you only need 11, so I didn't fill this one up over here. But every 5 minutes, Golem pops up here, or he pops up down in the lower level, and then he just and falls down to the bottom. Now, if I can get back to my minecart without falling, or I don't push it down the thing without it. Oh God! Come on, come on! There we go. Whee! Now, after I'm a little bit dizzy, for some reason there's shade here, and like creepers keep showing up, and like one of them blew up this old railway I used to have. But over here is where all the guys fall, and before I couldn't use ladders because in the Bedrock version, I couldn't use signs because signs would catch fire. But
15 ouchies.
13, 14, 15. Then I turn it off. The light dissipates. And there we go. Then all that goes out into the hopper system.
Oh yeah, it does. Kind of.
Yep. So, this is my pride and joy. I need to finish it, like put the rest of these pillars and stuff up. I'm just too scared. It's too, I get too nervous when I'm up there. That's not midnight, that's brown. But yeah, one day I'll finish the pillars and make it all nice looking. But this is the iron farm that I put way up in the sky. And then my second favorite.
Okay.
This is the steakhouse. Let's see. This reminds me of grinders, just like the OG Xbox ones where you had a mod where you could pick up spawners. Oh, okay. Poor cows. They're descendants of a cow that made me mad. So.
That made you mad, you said?
Yes. This is Midnight. This is Deep's horse.
Oh wow.
It's kind of slow. Don't tell Deep.
I think he knows.
But yeah. So we have the villager breeding center over there that's broken now. Right here we have the villager trading center. And we have this guy who I keep when I become a horse, I'll just my horse spirit kill the cows. We need more cows. I don't wanna make them go extinct. So we need wheat and breed them, and then. But yeah, I keep telling these guys there's no pets allowed, but he keeps not listening. I think what is this guy? The farm. Actually, I like the farmer. It makes sense that he likes animals, and he's the one who trades with me the most, so I'll give you a pass. These librarians are fine. This weaponsmith, I hate him, so I think I'm gonna put him in the breeding center. Weaponsmith. This is weaponsmith too, right? Toolsmith. Yeah. Both of these guys are probably gonna be put in the
They've been demoted.
yeah, they're gonna they're gonna be put into the breeder because we need some guys over there. I need to figure out how it broke. I don't understand. Cause it's weird, like that whole farm is just wiped. Yeah, villager trading center. Hello, Midnight. My two vending machines. You fill these up with bone meal, and then you push this button, and then it just blah 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 blah. Actually, let's demonstrate.
I don't think it's clicking anymore.
It's broken again?
I don't think it was. I don't think it's clicking.
I bet it's me. I bet if I leave this chunk, it'll start working again. Well, it's supposed to work. But, yeah. So, this right here is the item elevator. If you go down here, this is the very first thing I did in Minecraft. I dug a staircase all the way down to Bedrock, so everything's broken down. Yeah, I don't know what it is with this latest update, the 1.2.13 or whatever, 1.12.13, whatever it is. It broke some. It made the game more optimized as far as like my mob farm and all that, but then it broke redstone stuff, and then for some reason it broke my breeding center. But this is the first thing I dug out. I got down here and I started hearing water, and I got scared, and I'm like, nope. And then I looked up a YouTube video on how to mine the most efficiently, and they said at a level 11 is the best to build because it's right above the lava pools. So then I started here, and I branched off a little bit that way, and I branched off a little bit that way, and then started mining every three. I ended up getting a bunch of materials and everything. I found a bunch of lava pits, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to the end of the island. So I dug all the way over, and there's a little ladder at the end. You climb up that, and you're at the bottom of the continent. And then I dug all the way this way, and at the end there's a ladder, and you get to the top of the continent. This is west, east. If you go all the way east to the end of the continent, it's Animal Island.
So first, thank you for the host. Welcome to Minecraft Power Hour. We are nearing the end of Minecraft Power Hour, but I really do appreciate it. Welcome to my channel. Taco is just showing his world around, but I do appreciate you hosting. But welcome to my channel. I am Juan. Welcome to Minecraft Power Hour. We are just touring the area for the moment, and then we are ending it. But yes, welcome to my channel. I do hope you enjoy your stay.
So, yeah. So what
Hello,
I also did,
how's it going?
I built a beach house over there, and I happened to find a skeleton farm over there. So I dug down and built another tunnel that goes east to west, and then I built this one to connect the two. Eventually, I'm gonna make the hallway look all fancy like this, and then I'm gonna finish the railway that goes all the way over there, so you can ride the railway up at the top, and you can ride it all the way down here where the subway is. The item elevator is. I need to eat. The item elevator is back here. So
Thank you, Snowflake. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for the host. Really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great day as well, or evening, I guess, because it's evening here by me. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoy my stream.
Cool. So the item
Yeah,
elevator.
thanks for the host again.
Yes. I don't know who I got this from. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down, but did that. And then I also have a hopper line, so whenever you're mining, you don't have to come all the way over and travel. You can just dump it in here, and they all get sent up to the house. And back up to the house. Then in the house, open this up, grab all the stuff that came from downstairs, and then you can add it to the machine. All the stuff that needs to be, all the stuff you can cook with gets put here. All the stuff that doesn't need to be cooked, you throw here and it goes directly into the sorter. And then all the stuff that needs to be cooked, like iron ore and all that kind of stuff, you toss it up here and it goes into a little oven, which is on the other side of this door. And then once it cooks, it feeds into this, which then goes into the sorter.
That was me.
Okay. Oh no, no, Psych. Thank you, Psycho, for the 400 biddies. You are now champion of the stream again. This library used to be downstairs, but then when I rebuilt this entire place, I threw it in the junk drawer, and then Juan took it out and rebuilt it because we need a library over here. Kill all the cows. No, we need them.
Don't forget the map.
Yes. So I would say for me, years 1 and 2 for Minecraft were everything down this hole. I built the beach house, I built the pyramid house, and I built this map. I think
Thank you, Stouffer. I will try my best. I do hope you enjoy your evening as well. Have a good night. Have a good one. I'll see you later.
I had explored all of this right here, and then I just started going around all the oceans. When they added all hail the champion, Psycho, yes, Psycho's the king. So yeah, I got a boat and just started driving around all over the place, and that was before I found out that I could use the controller, which is much better. So I had Chaotic still here.
Yeah, she's almost gone from my pit boss as well.
Oh no. So yeah, so I started doing all the water just to find. I thought this was just an island, but it ends up being like this huge landmass, and like I want to explore it all, like just do all 9 squares, and then wherever the base is, I would build another map with the current base in the center, and then 9 squares around to kind of just every base will have its own map, so you can see what how everything relates to everything. Um, Champion Psycho, thank you. um, but yeah, we are way over here building all this stuff, and the railway just goes straight into here. So yeah, years 1 and 2 were built like basically building this map, this piece, this part of it up here. Then year 3, which started, I'd say right when I started getting into Twitch, I explored some more here. I explored Iceland, and then on hello burnt zombie, the the stream that will live in infamy. It was the first stream where Chaotic tried to join, Deep tried to join, Juan was here, maybe
it was Cyborg.
Yeah, Cyborg was here. Oh my god, there's so many people's names with a K. It's not Kiki. You just said her name earlier. She's too busy.
Caleb? Kale?
Huh. I think she was watching. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she was watching.
Yes. So, I had started building this, and everybody was trying to join. Now, I had given Cyborg a tour. And was Bomb Bear here too?
I think so, yeah. I think he was working on stuff as well.
I can't like what stream? The only stream that you actually joined in. I think maybe you joined in 2. The very first one.
She joined a couple, but
yeah.
she would join and then leave.
Yes, and you you kept telling Deep to leave. That one stream where the power went out and
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that stream was a nightmare because there was an ice storm here. But I started building this, like the house was kind of done, and this area was still like half of it was built, and then the rest of it was still like a bunch of hills and stuff like that. And the power went out, and I couldn't get out of my swamp, Deep.
Psycho is now the new bit boss. He says, "Hi, Chaotic D Cook. Welcome, Psycho. You're the new bit boss." That was like, but yes, new bit bosses all around.
Cool. But yeah, there was a bunch of hills here, and like I still had like wood beams going across because I was measuring stuff, and it was just I don't know if I was helping y'all, like having y'all help me dig this all out or what it was, but
I think you were working on it, and then the power went out, and I think you did it off stream.
Yeah,
and it was just like how yeah,
the power went out, my internet went out, the roads were icy, so I couldn't go to work that next day, and I was so mad because of how badly that stream went that I spent 12 hours like just finishing all this up. Yeah, I mostly flattened everything. I dug up all the walls. I started doing all this sorting stuff back here with nether quartz and all that. And basically, I just spent 12 hours just finishing all this up. And yeah. So now I just need to get a bunch more nether quartz.
I think Psycho and Nightbot have the best feud right now, because I think Psycho tried to not spam caps, but he just used some caps, and then Nightbot immediately took charge. So I think top 10 anime betrayals, Psycho and up.
But yeah, this is the main base. Let's see. I love how you make your own sorting system. Well, most people just get mods, like legit going back to mods. Yeah. I'm mostly inspired by, and I mostly borrow this one guy named
Mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo. I get a lot of my ideas from him because he's like a redstone wizard, and yeah, I don't know. There's something about finding like ways to do it with what's given in Minecraft without getting anything extra. It's something that I really, really like. I would a lot of mods are cool. Like I would love to have that hammer. He's just like wham, everything's mined, because that would make a lot of this stuff much, much faster. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like.
Yeah, Nick. Don't ban Psycho.
What? Okay, cool. But yeah, I like this. I'm gonna build it all the way around. I'm gonna build it all the way around here. What I plan on doing is migrating these guys into the center. So then, whenever you're doing stuff, you could just walk over here and talk to them, and then go back.
I was trying to ban him because he was chaotic. Don't ban. Don't. Alright. But yeah, go ahead, Taco. Sorry.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, that's it. That's my base. Iron farm, gold farm, villager breeder, villager trading center, warehouse, and the empty house. Because everything used to be all on one floor. Like, used to be 2 beds here, and then all of my inventory was here. It was like 4 rows of inventory stuff, and then it was this entire half of the house was library, and it was stairs up to the top. Let's see. I do gotta go, but I'm gonna keep your stream running in the background for a while. I will see you guys another day. All right, we're about to end it. I just wanted to give you a tour to see the crazy stuff, because I haven't been back in a while to look at everything. I usually run back to just get iron and then go back to the castle. But thanks for hanging out on the stream. Thanks for being here with everybody else. But yeah, let's go ahead and end it here.
Alrighty.
We are
Let's see.
way over.
Let's see who is online today. Let's see who is online today. Let's see. We are gonna make someone one of us. Let's see.
Ababel. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Let's
to
visit
TacoYaki.
Relmic. We haven't seen him in a while. Alright, let's do grade control D. Alright. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I am the Chosen One. Thank you all so much for an awesome stream. Thank you all for following. Thank you all for lurking and talking in chat. Thank you all for donating either through bits or through money. Thank you all for following in the hosts and the raids and all those wonderful things. You're all wonderful. You're all 1 million, and you're all one of a kind, and you're all awesome. I'll be on later tomorrow, either morning or afternoon. I have a job interview tomorrow. See how that goes. But yes, I'll be seeing you all when I see you.
The one time I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
But yes. It's a long way back.
It is.
We need to time it. I need to time it. I'm gonna time it when we
Alright.
the next time on Wednesday. But yes, that's been it for today. We will be back on Wednesday, 8 to 10, supposed to be. But yeah, as always, thank y'all for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging around. And this has been Big D from TacoYaki Gaming. Along with me was the Chosen One. And
Hello.
we will be back on Wednesday. See y'all next time. Bye.